Hello and welcome to a new team review. Today I'm going to showcase a double fighter team with Jelson in the lead. You already maybe saw short yesterday where I showcased a team with like Mew in the lead. I think Jelson did a bit better than Mew. Mew was like too squishy for that team because my backline is already squishy. You need kinda a tank in the lead, so I think Jelson fits really well right now, so you're gonna see me playing with that team. I really like this team. Like, not gonna lie, I think this team is like so much fun. It's difficult to play, not gonna lie. It's like not the easiest, but it's so much fun. It's just here we have like the best matchup here. Like we have double double fight in the back, but we have like two coverage for the most common ghost type here because we like always see Frosters nearly in every team right now. So having a Rockslide is like so good, and having Night Slash on the Primate is like also super nice. And yeah, this team kind of works kind of easy. Like you have your lead with Jelson. If you have a good matchup, you're gonna stay in. If you have a bad matchup, you're gonna go into your Primate. Primate is definitely your safe swap here. The good thing about Primate is that it has the access to Ice Punch here in this case, and to Night Slash. Night Slash good for the incoming psychic types, exactly. For the psychic types, or the ghost types, everything like that, which is like you see like a lot of psychic types and ghost types right now in the meta. You have like the Jellicent, which is like really good for me. Okay, it's not really good, but I can get to go for the Night Slash, which is super effective and nearly two-shot him, so he has to shield here, I think. Yeah, he does that. And Ice Punch is just for Altaria and all the other flyers. And like, also this comes in handy most of the time. Especially what I always kind of like is when my lead and my Say Swap have a move in common that is like not their primary move. Because like my lead has Ice Beam, Ice type move, and my Say Swap has Ice Punch, Ice type move. So basically if something that is like a flyer doesn't really want to face my lead and swap out into my Say Swap, it still has to deal with the Ice Punch, like the potential ice damage there. So that's like always kind of nice. Here we have like Snorlax lead, really bad for us. We're gonna swap out into a Talonflame. That's interesting. I don't even know how I play that. I can go for Night Slash here. I really like Primate actually. Like it was like one of my favorite ones early on. I showed one for one counter here, by the way. That was not perfectly played by me, but it's fine. But yeah, I really enjoy using Primate. Primate is really fun to use. It's a bit squishy, but it definitely has some play right now. Double fighting is also like, I haven't seen anybody else using a lot of fighting in general, and especially not double fighting. So using that is like kind of nice, but yeah, like fighting is like really good in the current meta. I think there are like a lot of Lick users like Lickitung, Snorlax, Munchlax. You have like ice types and everything like that, and here's Staraptor. I actually ran for the Rockslide here right now. That was kind of a misplay on my part, because I actually saw at that. I can go for another move. But Staraptor has like really garbage charge moves, so it needs like a lot of energy there. I get to the move here, and we're gonna win this game. Good game to my opponent there. But yeah, I actually tried to surrender there, even though I won this game. That was interesting play by me. Here we have Mew lead. Mew lead is actually a bit difficult to deal with, to be honest. Just gonna go straight for the Shadow Ball here. If he goes for like Wild Charge, that's fine. He swaps out into Vigor Up. I go into my Machamp. Actually, let it go, I think. Oh yeah, this is like bit tough to deal with. Like Mew is like one of the worst possible things you can face, but still you outspam it with the Primate. I know that he gets to another move here, so I'm just gonna build up to full energy and then go to my Jellicent, so I have enough energy for the Mew, which would be fine. And he gonna go into the Bomber Snow here. That's kind of interesting play. Gets a lot of damage from this thing, but I can get like some energy advantage right now, and I have to no-shield this. Like, Weather Ball, I know that I'm gonna survive that, and I just have to go for the Night Slash. Night Slash gonna be able to KO the Mew, but the Mew is gonna shield here. I can go for another Night Slash, and he tries to farm me down, but he does not get there because I get to Night Slash after 5 counter, and that's kind of fast, and we actually are able to destroy the Bomber Snow as well. Like, you see how good Primate is, like, it's crazy. Terra lead, that's really good for us actually. We can just go straight for the Ice Beam. If he throws immediately, I actually would think of switching out into my Primate, because I get to the Ice Punch faster than he gets to another move, but he does not throw immediately, which is kind of bad for me. Actually, you're gonna shield this. Is he gonna swap out here? He does not. He throws. I can throw it. I can either kill him or get his last shield and then swap out. That's basically what I would do here right now. He lets it go, so I'm gonna swap out immediately into my Prime. He goes into the Ox defense. That's interesting. The Ox's defense is of course kind of difficult for my backline to deal with, especially if it has Psycho Boost. I can go for the Night Slasher though. He goes for the Rock Slide, which is okay for us. Night Slash gonna would KO him here, but he has the shield. Get some extra energy. I think he goes for another Rock Slide, which is actually enough to put us right into range where we can farm him down, which is like super unlucky. And yeah, it's not looking good for us. He can counter me down here, and I thought, okay, this game is so over. And yeah, we can try to farm him down, but this is gonna do so much. And he has a Frosted in the back, and we're gonna win this game because we can go for the Rock Slide right here. Gonna one-shot him, and this is a good game. So close, but yeah, it's so nice. Like, I have so many games where Machamp just completely sweep this backline. It's just like crazy what Machamp sometimes can do. Especially because, like, I haven't seen, I think, a single Machamp on my opponent's side. So, I know why people are not using it. Like, having the option to go for Rock Slide is, like, super good in the current meta. Here we have a Swampert lead. And he goes for Sludge Wave where they expected him to have like only Sludge Wave. I'm gonna shield here so I have like some more health on that thing. I expect him to let it go, so I'm gonna swap out and get some extra energy. And that's what happens. And he has a Medichip in the back. And this is like, he has, I think, a Gargantuar in the back. And that's like, of course, really difficult to deal with for us. There's like basically 2 fighting answers in the back. It's just like not really easy for Double Fighter then to deal. I had some cool games where like 1 against stuff like that, but most of the time we have like the man double ghost in back, which is actually okay because you have like, I mean, you have like some coverage moves for that, but like yeah, like eventually yeah against me is just like, it's just too strong sadly. There's like nothing really I can do here. I can go for my cross chop, but this does not really matter. I have to try to farm all the way down here, and we're actually gonna get close, but we need 2 more counter anyway, so. Good game there, nothing really we can do. Double counter answer in the back it's just tough. That's just how it is. Next opponent we have Froster's lead. Interesting. And I'm gonna go straight for the Shadow Ball, I guess. I think I lagged 1 turn in the beginning, so you should usually see Peter here. Oh, he goes for the Avalanche. Good play on this part. He goes into Politoed, which is good for me. Then I have finally the Politoed out of the way. Yeah, I can go straight for the Shadow Ball here. I can just get some more extra energy. He throws a move here, I would survive every move. He goes for Weather Ball, which is like super good for me. And he goes for another Weather Ball here, 100%. I tried to swap here, so I like store my energy, but it throws sadly. And he's gonna go into the Frosters again. Can go for 1 move here, I don't know. I don't know how those match work. That was like your match from yesterday evening, I don't know how that worked. Also, like, if you see like different lighting in my videos, always when I put my my videos into my editing software, I like put them in a bunch in there, and then they get like randomized, so I never know which is like, it's like not in the time order there. Like, this is like from yesterday evening from like 11:45 p.m. So it's like an older one. Yeah, I think I have to farm. Okay, I throw my move here. I have to farm down here, I think. Talonflame is actually okay for me to deal with. Oh no, he gets to move here. I think if I didn't throw the charge move there, it would have been okay. But he's just gonna surrender anyway, because I can just get to 1 counter and win that game. Good game there. Talonflame adjacent is okay for me. Goes into his own adjacent. I have like an energy lead right now, so I can go for the Shadow Ball. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. Do I go into my... I think I'm gonna try to catch a move on my Primeape. I know that I survive a Shadow Ball here. At full, it's not as squishy. Yeah, I survive a Shadow Ball. I think I'm gonna let it just go here and try to get like some shield advantage, which is way more important for me than having like energy advantage or health or like mon advantage there, because I know that I can deal with the Talonflame with my Machamp in the back because I have Rock Slide on that thing. And he has a Lantern here. And I saw, okay, the spark damage isn't even that threatening. I think he kind of wants to go for the move before I get to my next charge move, so I don't get his last shield there. And that's exactly what he's gonna do. And I can just go into my Machamp here, shield once, get an energy lead, and I'm kind of good off against the Talonflame now. I think I can just go straight for the Rock Slide and gonna be able to win this matchup. So I don't really have to care about anything right now because my opponent didn't have like extra energy on the Talonflame. I am just gonna go for the Rock Slide here, and I am gonna be able to get to a cross chop before the Lantern gets to a Thunderbolt. And this is a good game. As you see, Machamp swept the backline again. It's just like Machamp in the back right now is like so strong. Like, I actually, what I just realized is that this team is like a hard counter team to the team I showcased yesterday. But I think like the team that I showcased yesterday is like more meta than this team. There's like a hard anti-meta team here, which is like really nice. Here my opponent goes for Weather Ball again. I don't know what's wrong with the Poitos. They always go for Weather Ball against my Jizzend. I don't know if they have like no Earthquake or something like that. Yeah, it could have been Earthquake, so I'm gonna shield. I know that this is only a Weather Ball. I'm totally fine with him playing that out like this. Can go for a Shadow Ball here. I farmed up for 1 extra. And he let go. I can farm all the way down. And my opponent has Bibarel in the back. I can go into my Primeape here. He goes to the Frostless. We have some lag. I had a lot of lag today. I don't know why. Like, it was not like something. I think it was like always on both sides or something. I didn't lose like moves, but it was like speed up lag, which is like always kind of annoying. Here, actually seeing P-Tai on the move, which is like super good for me. I actually kind of make a mistake here. I think I should have just tried to farm all the way down and then throw the move against the Bibarel. If I lose this, it's not really big of a deal because I can just counter him down with Machamp. But yeah, I still gonna win, so it's fine. But I kind of misplayed that a bit. So next opponent has Dragonair lead. I'm just gonna go into my Primeape because I have Ice Punch anyway, and he swaps into Altaria. Oof, not the best swap, I guess. And we are actually going to be able to get the shield here from the Altaria because we can just go for the Night Slash right now, which should be enough to KO him from this range. And my opponent actually farms me down, which is a good play. But I'm going to reverse farm him down here. I think he goes for Dazzling Gleam, which is, yeah, it does hurt, but I can just farm all the way down. Get an Ice Beam ready for the Dragonair if it wants to come back in here. My opponent waits out the clock there. I go for the Ice Beam, he has to shield this, and I can go into my Machamp here already. So we are like in a perfect spot. We actually get to the move before he goes for his move, which is crazy. And now he has a Jizzend in the back and my opponent just surrenders. Yeah, there was nothing he could do there. It's just like crazy. Like I was so successful with this team. It was like crazy good. Here we have Altaria against us. Again, Ice Beam does a lot of damage. And my opponent no shields. Yes, that's not the play here, man. I can just farm down. He goes into the Starfetch. This is actually kind of tricky. I think I'm gonna shield here. I have to get to my move. Maybe I should have tried to catch a move on my other Mon though. Yeah, I go straight into my Primeape because my Primeape does a lot of damage against him. He has to throw a move here, he throws the Leaf Blade. I know that I get to your Night Slash if he wants to shield this. He can do that. I can farm down with my Machamp at this point of time. I only need like 2 counters and he needs 2 counters to the next move. So I'm just gonna be able to farm down here. I knew already what he has in the lead, which is not a big deal, and he has his Blasters right now here, which is scary because the water gun damage does a lot, but we still have a shield, so I'm able to just farm down here, I think, if I wanted to. Hydro Cannon is not that bad. He goes into Altaria, just gonna throw my move because I think that's a bit scarier than the Blastoise. And I can, yeah, my opponent surrenders here, good game. I think we go into the last game most likely. Maybe one more, I don't know. It might be the last game. We have Altaria lead against us. Just stay in here. You have to have Ice Beam, by the way, in this cup. I think Bubble Beam is just a waste. You need Ice Beam. It's like a Dragon type cup. And you need Shadow Ball because it's also like a lot of Psychic types are here as well. Here my opponent goes into Cresselia. Gonna be kinda interesting. I think I'm gonna shield once at least. So I get more damage on him and put him into farm down range. Oh, this was one of my favorite games, yeah, definitely. I think I remember that. I think that was one of my favorite games. So, I'm just gonna enjoy it. See that? I hope you like this team, actually. Like, I really enjoyed using this team. I'm just gonna let this go down here and hope that my Machamp can do magic in the back. And he goes into a Licky here. And we have lag again, but I'm just gonna farm it down. And now you're gonna see, like, Machamp gonna sweep everything again. Machamp is just so strong in the gun right out there. Oh yay, Altaria. We have Rock Slide. Ooh. And we can actually farm all the way down now. I think I actually go for the move here, which is not the best play, but still fine. We're gonna KO this thing now with counter. We can throw a cross chop. We're gonna win this game. I hope you liked this video. I'm gonna see you next time, and I hope you have great success in Retro Cup.